One day, guy calls me up and says, my daughter found this little 5-week-old pit bull puppy. It's covered in fleas. He goes, I'm going to take it to the pound. I said, don't take it to the pound. Bring it to me. So I took in this little puppy named Angelo. We named him Angelo. And he became my purpose. He kind of brought me out of that trench that I was in. And he was like my life. And I promised him, I said, you saved me. I said, I'm going to pay it forward. I'm going to save someone for you. And I started looking for pit bulls to adopt. And I went to the pound in DeKalb, and at the time, DeKalb County Animal Control didn't adopt out pit bulls to the public. They killed on average 135 pit bull and pit bull mixes a month. And I said, this really sucks. I said, someone's got to do something about it. And I walked out of there. I said, I guess that's going to be me.
I think it's because my idea of a dog park is not just put up a fence and call it a dog park. I think that's what gives dog parks bad reputations, because there's nothing to interest the dogs. There's nothing to keep the dogs motivated and exploring and discovering, as well as the socialization factor. So if we just put up a fence, it's pretty easy to get everybody on board. But if we actually design a good dog park, from the time of finding the right piece of property, talking to whoever owns that property, whether it's private or the city or parks, Parks and Recreation might be involved in that, to developing a strong group of volunteers that want to be on a board of directors. And really that board of directors is going to not only guide the design stage of the park, and provide ideas, provide context for the local area, but they're also fundraising. And so if I was a volunteer board and I came up to the city and said, we've got $100,000 in the bank to start on a dog park. This is our design. This is how we'd like to phase it. What can you do to help us?
I enjoy dogs.
How do you give back to the community?
Do a pet parade, we do a Halloween costume contest, but I love what I do.
Could you tell us exactly what is the Georgia Pet Foundation?
Actually, I'm glad that you asked. It was created specifically for a specialty spay-neuter license plate.
And what's your role in the organization?
I am the board chair and a very active volunteer.
I have two mission statements. One is fashion, fun, and fundraising, and the other one is being kind is the way to go.
Why are dogs such an important part of your life?
I think dogs, and hiking with all these different dogs have taught me gratitude first. Being appreciative of your health, of your family, of your friends.
Can we talk a little bit about Dobie?
Yeah, Dobie's my therapy dog. He's a golden doodle. And we, for several years, participated with Happy Tails Pet Therapy, which is based right here in Atlanta.
And dogs bring us back to our hearts. So focus on the connection. Focus on what you two bring out in each other and play. And just find those moments of connection. If you focus on that connection that you share and capture the relationship, you can have a lot of fun.
Not do dogs love us? Can we love dogs? Can we love animals is the question.
Yeah, so we like to say that we're on the front end of rescue. Whereas if you think of most shelters, most rescue organizations, what they focus on is taking in, adopting out. We focus on the front end by preventing animals from ever entering a shelter's doors to begin with.
Quality products. Everything that we sell is going to be natural. We have a holistic approach to your pet, which just means that we care about what food they eat and then make sure what treats they eat kind of go with the health of what food they eat. Toys that are appropriate for the pet's size or breed. We try to look at the whole picture of things and put everything together for you. And that, I think, is one of the big differences that we have. When you walk into a Hollywood feed, someone is there to talk to you and answer your questions and help you. And sometimes I know that can be hard to find in a big store, so yeah, it makes a difference here.